Hey, what's going on, everybody? This episode, we're going to go through the process of staking the Akash cryptocurrency to earn a passive income in Akash. So, this will give you more of the Akash cryptocurrency. This is an important note because you're really banking on the price of the cryptocurrency. If you have twice as much, but the price goes to zero, you still have nothing. However, if the price goes up, this could be a really good way to get a high return. So here are the stats at the current moment, and I just did a video introducing the Akash network, so we're not going to go into all the details of how the network works. The purpose of this video is to be a little bit more direct on how can we make that money. But just to get everybody on the same page, I want to share a paragraph from an article on the earning potential of the Akash network because it gives a good summary of why the Akash network is valuable. And that is ultimately what is important, because if we're investing for this in the long game, then we want to support networks that have potential to grow. This section right here completely summarizes the Akash network by comparing it to Airbnb. Talking of Airbnb, it says it's a short-term rental marketplace that enables any excess or underutilized living space to be rented. Similarly distilled, the Akash platform is a marketplace that enables any excess or underutilized compute capacity to be rented. More directly, Airbnb enables previously underused properties to be monetized, unlocking the earning potential of these properties. The same benefits will be made possible by the Akash marketplace for our participants, providers of compute providers, and users of compute tenants. So that was a lot of words to say that the Akash network is designed in a way to allow people that have underutilized computers to rent that space out or rent that compute power out to support cloud applications. There's opportunity to make money through providing hardware, or what we're going to be talking about in this video, by staking the cryptocurrency. It just depends on what you want to do. It's ultimately up to you which you decide to do, but this video we're going to focus on the staking earning potential. So that gives us a good background of the cryptocurrency. Now going back to the main website, you can see that the current inflation rate is 48.16%. So that describes how much your Akash balance is going to increase. Now, none of this is investing advice, so do your due diligence to research this network and cryptocurrency as best as you can before making any purchasing decisions. But to actually acquire this coin, you need to use one of these exchanges, and we're going to go with Gate.io. Another one I'd recommend if you're not from the US is Ascendex. So when you get to Gate.io, you can search for a pair here, so AKT, and then you can choose what you want to purchase it with. In this case, either USDT, Tether, or Ethereum. So we're going to go with USDT, and you can see my balance here is 50. So you need to get a balance here in order to buy this cryptocurrency. So there's two ways you can do this. The first is to buy it with United States dollars, or you can transfer it in from another wallet. So we can click deposit. Ignore this warning unless you're using Omni USDT, but most likely you're going to be using ERC20 USDT, or maybe one of these other chains with less fees such as TRC20 or Solana. Just be aware that all these USDTs are not interchangeable, so you got to make sure you're sending to the right chain. Most people are going to be familiar with ERC20, but there are some fees, gas fees, when you're transferring USDT on the Ethereum chain. Now, the big gotcha here is that you need to KYC, which means take a photo of your driver's license, take a photo of you holding your driver's license to verify your identity. This is typically required when you're working with a fiat currency, such as buying a cryptocurrency with United States dollars. However, in Gate.io's case, you also have to KYC if you want to withdraw cryptocurrency, which is kind of lame, and a lot of these other exchanges don't require you to KYC unless you're working with fiat currency and will give you a daily limit on withdrawals. Doesn't seem to be the case with Gate.io, which is a little annoying, and they don't really tell you that up front, but you're going to need to finish that process, and that can take some time. For me, it was literally like within a day, so it wasn't that long, but it is a required step for this process because you have to get your Akash cryptocurrency off of the exchange so you can stake it. So to do that, under your profile here, you can go to KYC ID verification. Once you have all that junk done, you can go back to buying your Akash cryptocurrency. So I'll go ahead and buy a certain number of this. We'll go with 15 and just make sure that it actually goes through 3.06. Hit buy, confirm order, order filled. So now what we can do is we can go into our wallet and take a look at our spot account. And you'll notice in here we have the Akash network, which we can see we have 24 available. So we'll hit withdraw. And where exactly do we withdraw this to? Well, I'm going to be using the Kepler extension on Chrome. So you can find this at wallet.kepler.app. Bring this up and give you the option to install for Chrome. Once you have that installed, it'll pop up here and you can go to your extensions and you can pin it so it's always right available to you. And it'll give you the option to create a new wallet, which is fine. Just make sure you write down your seed phrase and store that somewhere safe. Then once you have this up and running, you hit deposit, grab your address, copy that, paste that right here, right there. And then the actual amount you want to transfer, which I guess we'll just go with 24.5. Gate.io really needs to work a little bit on their user experience. They should just have a max button here. Anyways, then you just go through, fill out all this junk, get a text message and an email code. Once that's done, your request has been successfully submitted. Duh. Now, once this arrives in Kepler, it's going to look like right here, available. We have 23.9, and we go ahead and hit stake. And there's a bunch of different options here, as well as the fees. I'm a little confused about this one. I don't understand. It says do not delegate here. It's 100% fees. Yeah, it's a little confusing, but we'll just go with one of these. We'll hit manage, and you have the option to delegate or undelegate, as well as redelegate. So ignore this button when you're first starting because you haven't delegated anything. So just hit delegate. And then for the amount here, I'll just use something like 23, hit delegate. Then we'll just go with the average speed and hit approve. And that'll finish up on the web page and it'll show your total amount staked. Now, those other buttons, this is if you want to change where your crypto is delegated. So you can redelegate it to another validator, or you can undelegate it to get your crypto back out. All right, cool. So there you go. That is how you do it. When you're ready, you can claim your reward, and that'll give all the information here to which you can approve. And there you go. So that's a brief overview of how you actually acquire the cryptocurrency and stake it. Then you'll just claim your rewards every now and again, and then you can take those rewards, do whatever you want with them, whether that is sell them on an exchange, trade them for another cryptocurrency, or stake those as well to increase your earnings. Let me know if you have any questions or comments, concerns, or favorite pizza toppings. Leave them in the comment section below. And let me know if there's any other networks you'd like me to check out, possibly do some videos on. Really appreciate some suggestions. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.